morning's first news, traffic, and weather on the 9s. This is Bay News 9's Your Morning News.
There's a new way to keep your oversized valuable assets under wraps in the Bay Area. You can now have them shrink wrapped, just like many smaller products that you find at stores. It's called Fast Wrap. Bay News 9's Chuck Johnson is in Pasco County with more on how it protects large items from the elements.
It took less than an hour for these two workers to shrink wrap this motorboat, an entire motorboat using the Fast Wrap technique. They frame it with sturdy bands to hold the wrap in place. They stretch the 7 mil thick plastic cover over the top of the boat. They cut the plastic to fit. Then they use a 3,600-degree heat gun to shrink the plastic tight. Franchise owner Mark Hallen says the result is a secure cover that stands up to wind, rain, and highway travel.
You could be assured that you could tow it at 70 miles an hour, take it to Toronto, Seattle. It's going to arrive in the same condition it was when we wrapped it.
Hallen says it doesn't matter how big the job is, Fast Wrap can cover it. From a personal watercraft, to a motorhome, to an unfinished building. Anything that needs protection from the elements.
Anything that's out in the elements that the asset needs to be protected, that's what we address.
We're told the material is mold and mildew resistant. It's also recyclable. In fact, if you have something shrink wrapped, the company leaves behind a recycle bag like this. And once you're done with the wrap, you simply cut it off, put it in the bag, and the company picks it up. David Rapley owns West Chase RV and Boat Storage. He says the Fast Wrap is more protective than a standard boat cover.
It's going to be like a canvas cover. It's going to flip and flop. It's not going to conform to it as tight as you can look at the shrink wrap here. It's very, very tight on here versus just throwing a leather cover over. You have a chance of blowing off on the highway.
The company says the Fast Wrap concept was just invented 2 years ago. Hallen hopes it has a bright and wrapped tight future in the Bay Area. In Port Richey, Chuck Johnson, Bay News 9.
If you would like to learn more about Fast Wrap, you can link to the company's website by logging on to ours. That's baynews9.com. Just click on numbers and links. Quite an unusual trash collector over in